Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading today for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel, particularly if you're resonating. And if you are, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button and drop a polite little comment in the comment section box below. All right, make sure it's polite there. Thank you. I want to say a massive warm welcome to all the new subscribers. It's an honor and pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. And a massive warm welcome back to all my existing subscribers. And you know I adore you lot with all my heart and soul. Bestest Libras ever, ever, ever. Keep on shining bright like a diamond, Libra. And over Empress energy like a boss bitch. Right, Libra, if you had a birthday today, happy birthday for today. And if you got a birthday for this rest of this week, happy birthday for the rest of this week. All right, I hope you've had a lovely day, even if it's not your birthday today. I hope you've had a lovely day. Right, let's get into this reading. What have we got coming in today? Please and thank you for gorgeous Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know, Spirit, for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Let's move that. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Right, bottom of the deck. Page of Cups. So you got a heartfelt communication coming in. All right, this could be an apology, but or you're apologizing, or you're sending somebody can't speak, heartfelt communication, or somebody is sending you heartfelt communication. Right, let's see. What have we got coming in today? Please and thank you for Libra. So we've got, what's this? Three of Wands. I couldn't see it, so it took me a while. Three of Wands, that definitely says Wands. Three of Wands, right? So Three of Wands. So this is you looking forward to the future, going on a journey, waiting for your ships to come in, all right? Going on a journey, and you know, like I said, and you got Knight of Coral here. I can't get rid of whoever this is. I don't know who you're dealing with, Libra, but this dude keeps coming out, and it's really beginning to grate on me now. It's like, who are you with this horrible energy? It's not attractive. I don't know who this is, but it keeps coming out in the readings and it's stressing me a bit, even though I'm not dealing with a Knight of Wands. It's like, the fuck you keep coming out for? You know, so I don't know who's in this energy, but it's not attractive. But whoever this is going to come rushing in because they're saying that they see a future with you, but they're in Knight of Wands energy. I mean, this dude's a player, in and out of your life. You can't take this person seriously in the energy that they're in. They're in and out. They're reckless with their sexual energy. Do you know what I mean? It's like just, you know, acting reckless. Right, what's coming in for Libra? What else do we need to know for Libra? Messages for Libra. Justice. Well, you got justice. Libra, you're coming out in your reading already, second card out, and you're already strong, coming out strong in your reading. Fabulous. So you could be dealing with something in the legal system, to do with lawyers, judges, court cases. You could be getting a marriage license, divorce license, you know, divorced, signing legal contracts, signing contracts of any kind, legal ones anyway. Or this is you just being in your justice energy, getting good karma. So your scales are balanced, all right? Your things are balancing out for you in your life, and you're getting justice. All right? You knew that you were going to get justice, all right, with the High Priestess. You knew this was coming, all right? Somebody is getting karma. Somebody else is going to get karma. Because if you're getting justice, there's a reason. Either you stood in your integrity, which is the reason why you're getting justice, all right? And you knew, or you know somebody is getting karma. You could know somebody is getting karma, right? The High Priestess, that's the, you know, she who knows, the keeper of the hidden secrets and knowledge. This is your intuition telling you that somebody could be going through karma. Definitely, things are balancing out for you. And you, like I said, you might have seen this come in. You might know this is to be the case. Oh, God, I'm just fucking sick of these cards today. I've tried to read it a couple of times, but all this coming out is drama, and now the fucking cards are dropping everywhere. I'm not reading all this. I mean, half the deck fell on the floor then. Give me a second. I've got to go and get it. Bloody hell. I mean, is that it? I guess that's it. Okay. Right, what else is coming in for Libra? What else is coming in for Libra? Oh, it's ever so hot in this corner for some reason all of a sudden. Right, what's coming in for Libra? Messages for Libra. Ace of Wands. Fiery, passionate, new beginning. So this is hung like a donkey, dude. Listen, I've never seen a donkey wand, right? So I don't know, but I can imagine they're big because they produce big offspring. Oh dear, Libra. Oh, there's the truth. That's what I just said. So the truth and clarity is you've got a fiery, passionate new beginning, Libra. All right, somebody wants to come in, and I mean, this is sexual chemistry off the charts. Like, I mean, well, the truth and clarity is you didn't know. I mean, this is like, all right, you've got this coming. Your justice is to have this. I mean, 3 of Wands, looking forward to the future, going on a journey, waiting for your ships to come in, right? This is justice for you. Fiery, passionate new beginning, and you already know the truth and clarity, all right? You're already aware of what you got coming in. 2 aces, right? When we haven't even started the reading yet. Anyway. And here's the other one. 9 of Treasure, single Empress, Ace of Treasure. It only takes 1 pentacle. Right? She's single, self-sufficient, looking good, feeling good, smelling delicious like. Right? She's single and independent. Right? She's not codependent on anybody else's money. She's financially dependent on her own, like, what's the word? Financially independent, that's what I'm trying to say. She's financially independent. She's not reliant on anybody else. Nobody pays her bills for her. She pays her own bills. All right? No one's giving her stuff, you know, and stuff like that. She's completely independent. All right? On herself. And she's got new opportunities coming in, but that's 10 of Pentacles. So so you could be the single Empress, Libra, or you're dealing with this single Empress, or you are. I mean, I'm saying Empress, it could be a masculine in this energy too, all right? Single, self-sufficient, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, all right? But it only takes, like, as it stands, she's got everything she could possibly want on her own. She's sitting pretty, all right? That's living your best life, all right? And being single and enjoying it, all right? And living your best life. All right, and then it only takes 1 person to make an offer that's like a real. You don't want the Knight of Wands. That's not an offer. That's not somebody coming in who's willing to be loyal, faithful, honest, trustworthy. That's somebody who's in and out of your life. They trot in and they trot back out, and they're trotting in and trotting back out of other people's. All right, so you're not accepting no Knight of Wands. All right, well, I'd advise you not to. All right, don't settle. All right, because when you don't settle, something better comes along. All right. Now listen, me personally, I'm not interested in no players. I'm not interested in any fuck buddies. I'm not interested in no fucking friends with benefit shit. I'm not interested in none of that. Listen, I'm 55 on the 10th of October. I've done all that in my younger days. All right. When you know better, you do better. And I've older and wiser. Do you know what I mean? I've learned my lessons from the past. I'm not having anyone time wasting my time anymore. Do you know what I mean? Either you're coming in and we're in a relationship, you know, we got a future together, or I don't want to know. I mean, that's it. There's no, oh, can we see how it goes? No. No. Go and find somebody else you can waste their time with. All right? Here in my life, I'm looking to find my husband, my next husband, my life partner. I'm not looking to mess around. Do you know what I mean? So to me, it's all time wasted, and I'm not prepared to do it. And I already know the time wasters, so they're not coming back. And if they do come back, I'll be showing them the door immediately. Do you know what I mean? Or I won't even let them in. Do you know what I mean? They'll be gone immediately. I'm not even going to entertain it. All right, that's somebody who knows their worth as well. All right, 11:11 on the clock. This is a single empress who knows her worth. You don't have to settle for second best, last choice, fallback girl, option. Do you know what I mean? Or else somebody will put you on the shelf and I'll come back to you at a later day and see if you'll still love me the way you did before. I think those days are gone. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing with being spiritual. When you're spiritual, you level up your energy. When you know better, you do better. Do you know what I mean? And for me, I'm using myself as an example, but Libra, I know a lot of you here are after the same thing. You know, you're not interested in no time wasted anymore because I hear you in the comment section. So I know, do you know what I mean? So I'm kind of using myself as an example, but I know that a lot of you are resonating with this too because like I said, I read your comments in the comment section. So in this energy, she's single and independent and living her best life in this energy. I say her just because of the picture, all right? But this could be a masculine in this energy, all right? And it only takes one person to come in and has, you know, on your wavelength, you got stuff in common with, you hit it off, you've got a connection, you certainly got chemistry. Do you know what I mean? It's definitely chemistry. Do you know what I mean? And I mean, it may start off a little bit all kind of sexually orientated to start with. Do you know what I mean? But then it develops. And so, you know, you can't always tell when you first meet somebody, or we're going to get married. You know, I'm not saying that. But, you know, it's like, you don't want someone this, like, just, you know, your previous partners may have been players and wasted your time wasters. Do you know what I mean? Like in my life, they're complete time wasters and players. And I'm not interested in any of it. I find it a complete and utter turn off now. All right. And in this energy, it's like with you lot as well. This is like being independent, and you don't need another person in this energy. I saw 1313 on the clock. Make sure you Google it, the numbers I call out, all right? Because they might mean something for you. All right, she doesn't need anybody in this energy. She needs one more pentacle, though. And for one more pentacle, she's in a solid, committed relationship. That's like life partner. And you can build on that. All right, you can build on that. However, it could also be that you get this opportunity that comes in. It could be a job opportunity. All right, it doesn't have to be a love offer. It could be a job opportunity. All right, and you've got 10 pentacles all on your own. That's wealth, all by yourself. All right. This could be that because you got 9 pentacles here to yourself, and you got one more pentacle coming in. This could be you buying a house, buying a car, buying a big ticket purchase item. Say for example, an appliance. If say you need a new appliance for some reason, you got the money to be able to afford to pay for it. Do you know what I mean? So this could be whatever. You might want to buy get a new house or a new rented apartment or whatever, and you could be upgrading it. Do you know what I mean? You may have the money, say you want to do some decorating or whatever. You got money to pay for the paint and to get it done. Do you see what I'm saying? So if it's not a person, that this could be like you getting things done on your own, and you're independent. You're financially free and you're independent. You're not codependent on anybody. All right? No one's helping you pay your bills. All right. This is you standing on your own 2 feet. All right. Living your best life. This is fantastic, Libra. And like I said, Queen of Swords. You just saw me split the deck again then. Queen of Swords, cutting off player energy. Anybody who's wasting your time wasting, in it for the short time, not long time, you're like, gone. I don't need you. I don't care. Me personally, I'll stay single for years. I don't care. I am not going to settle. I'm not desperate to be in a relationship. That's being single and independent and confident in my own skin. I don't need a boyfriend, do you know what I mean? Or a husband right now. I'm quite happy to sit and wait for as long as it takes for my life partner to come into my life. And a lot of people go from one relationship to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. They don't give their self an opportunity to heal from any previous wounds or baggage or burdens, do you know what I mean? Or heartbreak or anything. Do you know what I mean? People don't give their self an opportunity to heal. They go from one partner to the next, to the next, to the next. And that is codependency. Do you know what I mean? That's people who are codependent and terrified of being alone. All right, that's codependent. And people, do you know what I mean, with a low self-esteem, because you don't trust in you haven't got no faith in yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is you cutting people off. You don't want in your life anymore, and it's just time wasting. Do you know what I mean? You're not settling for second best. You're healing. You're strong. You're courageous. In Empress energy, single Empress energy, you're everything. You're just single. You just haven't got a partner. That's the only thing you don't have in life. With the 9 of Pentacles, that's the only thing you don't have is a partner. Otherwise, you are completely independent. And I think that is, you know, that's really, what's the word I'm trying to use? I think that's really something for you to be proud of. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't give their self time to heal. They, like I said, they go from one relationship to the next, to the next, to the next, and they don't give their self an opportunity to heal. And then they cling on to you, do you know what I mean, for dear life. Do you know what I mean? And I just find it, quite unattractive. But I think that's because of my age now. Like, so for me, I find what's attractive is somebody who knows what they want, who's in it for the long haul, who's faithful, honest. Do you know what I mean? That's for me. That's what I'm looking for personally. And it will come into my life in divine timing when it's ready to. Well, you know, when the time is right. And I'm not settling for anything less in the meantime. And like I said, I've already been on my own for, you know, really 7 years. You know, I had a boyfriend for 6 months, but that was it. Do you know what I mean? In that time, I've been on my own ever since, and I'm quite happy to be on my own. A lot of people say, well, she's on her own, she's isolated, she's alone. I absolutely enjoy my own company. I'm here all the time on my own, and I have got it doesn't bother me. People say, oh, it'll drive me crazy, but because you're codependent. It'll drive you crazy because you're codependent. You know, people need to get used to their own company, be good in their own skin, comfortable in their own skin, in their own surroundings, not needing anybody. Do you know what I mean? And that's usually when someone comes in, when you're actually quite good on your own. That's when it is. Do you know what I mean? Somebody just like walks into your life and then that's your forever partner. And I find it tends to work that way when you're no longer looking for anybody. And that's when the divine gets to work for you and then starts bringing people in for you. Do you know what I mean? Right then, Libra, we might be here as 18 minutes. We might be here for a little while in this reading. So pause the video now. Get yourself comfy. Plump up your cushions. Go and stick the kettle on. Go and make yourself a drink. Get yourself a blanket or whatever it is you're doing. And cuddle up and get yourself comfy for this reading. Even if it does not resonate with you, I hope it entertains you anyway. All right? Right then, here we go. What else is coming in for gorgeous Libra? What else do we need to know from my gorgeous Libras? What else do we need to know from my gorgeous Libras? What did I say? New love. I should be psychic. I said that when you're not expecting it, when you're least expecting love to walk into your life, that's usually when it does. Do you know what I mean? When you're not looking, when you're good in your own skin, do you know what I mean? When you're good. Do you know what I mean? You're living your best life, staying in your own lane. Do you know what I mean? Being independent. Boom. Boom. Mr. Donkey Man. Right, a new love. I love this. Right, and then you've got Five of Pearls. Somebody is missing you like crazy. Or you might have felt like you're missing somebody like crazy. But like I said, Libra, you got to get out of that kind of lack mentality. All right? I don't care. Like, you don't need to seek validation in the Nine of Pentacles energy. Whether you're a man or a woman. All right? You don't need to seek validation from anybody. Be good in your own skin. And people may have tried to put you down and make you feel like you're nothing. But you know your worth in Nine of Pentacles energy. You know your worth. All right, so you might have felt like a little bit like, oh, I'm sort of feeling like I'm missing out on things. All right, but as soon as you come out of that energy and you get positive again, everything turns around for you. Everything turns around for you. Look how fabulous that is. Straight away. Two aces in the reading. You're strong, you're courageous, you're powerful, you're stood in your power. I love this. This could be an Emperor energy, all right? This could be the feminine, because that's the divine feminine, that's the divine masculine, right? It's masculine energy. So this could be divine masculine, and the Empress here is, this one might be a bit wild, all right? This one could be a bit wild. And she, because I mean, this, look, it is a dragon. And she's there petting her dragon, a bit like Game of Thrones. Do you know what I mean? But she's the only one who can tame the beast from within her true emperor. See, this one might be a bit wild and a bit rah, like dragonified. And I don't mean that awfully. I mean, like, you might be a bit grumpy or a bit wild and beastly, and she's like, calm it the fuck down. Do you know what I mean? I got you. I got your back. And he kind of surrenders to her. The Moon. All right, you got secret emotions for this person. This person got secret emotions for you. Somebody here could be secretly depressed, especially with the Five of Cups as well. All right, this could be secret depression. All right, or you are keeping secrets. But again, when the sun comes out, and it's going to, because we got good energy here, when the sun comes out, the secrets does get exposed, and it gets exposed in a way that you wish you would have told it yourself. All right, you got Knight of Spears, which is Knight of Swords. That's angry communication. All right, somebody is pissed right the fuck off. Angry and whatever. But you got the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, Libra. All right, that's fabulous. Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. I love this for you. Right, let's get these out. Why is the Three of Wands here for Libra? So we got Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Leo. Libra, Cancer, Pisces, heavy Leo. All right. Right. Why is this? I got to ask a question. That flipped over, but that's somebody being stuck. Stuck in a situation they can't get out of. Well, Libra, you're free. You're not stuck in a situation you can't get out of. You're free. You're single. You're free. You don't have to, and there's, look, the Ace of Cups, and somebody misses you like crazy, but you've moved on to new love, or you're moving on to new love. You might go back, but that's your decision. I can't tell you what you can and can't do, can I? But oh, what the fuck is wrong with these cards today? I can't tell you what you can and can't do, but I would advise you, if you want to, you know, if you want to be treated fairly, don't go back to players who's treating you badly. Do you know what I mean? Don't go back to that. Put your foot down and say, no, you got justice there. Put your foot down and know your worth. All right? Don't settle for any of this shit anymore when you don't need to, when you're single and independent. You don't need to settle for shit like that. Right. Let me use day deck because they're smaller. I can't fucking hold day cards. They're too big for my hands in them. I don't know why. It's because I haven't used them for a while. And I'm finding I'm struggling to hold them. But no, I can't use them either. They come out in clumps. And I get fed up with the clumpy. Okay. I'm going to use these. All right. They're just as big, but they're bendier. They're easier to handle. Right. Why is the Three of Wands here for Libra? Two aces in the reading. Justice, you're in your own reading. I love that when you come into your own reading. All right? Because then you know it's your energy. You know this is your reading and not somebody fucker, cross-watcher fucker. Do you know what I mean? Right. Why is the Three of Wands here for Libra? Ten of Cups. New cycle. So you're going on a journey. You're looking forward to your future. You see a future with somebody, or you're just in the energy. If you're single, because we did see the single, there ain't no other than the masculine energy there. They're in. Well, the moon could be feminine, to be fair. But I mean, you could be if you're single and you haven't got. What's that? I don't know who that is. Somebody on TikTok. It just flashes. Now and again, I get random people like flashing up on my, like from TikTok, and I've never even heard of them. And it's like, this is somebody you may know as, is in your contacts. I'm thinking, I don't know who that is from my contacts. But I don't know why that is. But anyway, it must have been somebody I used to know, and they swapped phone numbers, and now a new person got it. And so the new person's name comes up, but I wouldn't have a clue who they are. But anyway, that's that. Right, so Three of Wands. So yeah, you're looking forward to the future. You could be just looking forward to the future, waiting for your ships to come in. Your ships are coming in, which is the Ten of Cups, the happy ever after. That's the fairy tale, right? You've got a new beginning starting, all right? And this is your past, all right? Or a cycle closed out with your past. This could be a cycle that closed out with your past because you've got new love elsewhere. And now this person's missing you like crazy. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Whoever that is the sexiest king. All right, they want to send you good, happy news, good what am I trying to say? Communication that's bringing in good news, and that you want victory, or they want victory with you. But this person's missing you like crazy. They want to send you good news. Communication is going to bring a smile to your face. It could be a new start, but again, I don't really want anybody from my past particularly, so it could be you. And the Six of Cups is past lives, isn't it? Soulmates energy, twin flame energy. It's like having happy, fond memories of somebody from the past who's missing you like crazy with the Five of Cups. I mean, look at you could definitely see, like, if they put you in a third party, 1, 2, 3, and that's the Two of Cups there. They could have put you in a third party, and that's why it came to an end. All right? Or whatever, you put them in a third party. Whichever the case, it might have came to an end with the world. Somebody's missing you like crazy. They want to send you communication. It's going to make you happy. It's going to bring in victory. You might be blocked off to it, or you might even see it coming. Right. Why is the Three of Wands here and the Ten of Cups here for Libra? Let's just end the reading here, shall we? This is beautiful. Right? You're moving on. Right? Moving on, and it's stressing somebody out. You're building on a new relationship because you've got a new wand. Commitment. There's your commitment. And somebody else is real jealous of it. Jealous of the commitment. See, all good things come to those who wait. Do you know what I mean? And who are patient. You know, especially if somebody cheated on you, played you, treated you like dog shit off their shoe, and they got the audacity to be upset because you found someone better than them. That is your justice, right? Maybe they weren't the right one for you in the end. And so, like, you know, don't hold on to anything. If somebody wants to leave your life, let them fucking go. Let them go. Don't hold on to them. All right? You're free. I told you, you're free to go in whatever direction you want. You're not in a relationship. You're not stuck or trapped in a relationship you don't want to be with. Or you're not in a relationship with someone you don't want. All right? Or married to that you're stuck with. All right? You're not that. You're free. All right? And you get this beautiful love of a fucking lifetime. This is love of a lifetime. Love of a lifetime. You got proper sexual chemistry with this new person. It's fated and destined. This is your justice. You're free, and somebody is stressed out because they see that you're moving on, and they see that somebody else is bringing passion and chemistry to your life. You're building on this relationship with this new person. All right, but somebody doesn't want to let you go who could be committed and married. Or whatever, in a relationship, or they're married to somebody else, whatever. Why is the 3 of Wands here, the 10 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups for Libra? I think this comes in, it wouldn't surprise me if we see the Tower. Like, this feels like it's coming in when you least expect it to. Do you know what I mean? This new person is going to come in when you least expect it. If you're sat there waiting for it, it won't come because you're waiting for it. So if you take your mind off, just carry on living your best life, and it will just come when, you know, when the time is right to come, you know. 2112. Google that as well. Right. Why is the 3 of Wands here, the 10 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups for Libra? Three of Pentacles, you're collaborating with this person. Teamwork makes the dream work. You're collaborating with this person. All right? But there's some confusion, or somebody wants to bring confusion and drama. 7 of Swords. Jealousy. That's jealousy. They want to bring drama to your door because they're fucking jealous. And they're shady as fuck. Oh, it's a Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A wife or a mother with children at home. All right? Either they're bored, or she's bored, or they've been rejected, or you rejected them. And now they're stuck. Right, why is justice here for Libra? This could be your own mother as well. Whatever. Why is justice here for Libra? Why is justice here for Libra? My mother's a Capricorn, so it could have been my mother. And if you know a Capricorn, because that's jealousy, that could have been whoever it is for you. All right, so you've got the King of Cups now. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this Libra. This could be a Libra masculine in justice energy. All right, or you're dealing with this King of Cups who's feeling wounded. They're going through karma. That's karma. They're going through karma. They're wounded. They've been put through battles. They want to come in and send you communication. But they're coming in like a player. They're coming in hot, fired up, full of passion, full of boners, and is going to get rejected. It's done, it's dusted, it's over, it's finished. That's done. That's not coming back. Death. All right? But you've waited a long time. You've got communication coming in, and you're still blocked off and guarded, but you may see this coming. All right? With the High Priestess, it's going to bring in victory. All right? Right. Why is justice here in the King of Cups? Why is Justice here and the King of Cups? Why is Justice here and the King of Cups? Oh, I flew on the floor. Why are they all freaking going on the floor? The Lovers, Gemini. This is a choice. Maybe they chose wrong because karma's there. Justice is there. It could be that they're choosing you and they're balancing the scales out. That, I mean, seriously, if you've done someone dirty, you've got to expect karma. Sorry. Especially if you're talking about a Libra. All right, this could be a Libra or a Gemini or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio or a Leo. All right, but they're Seven of Swords. They're a liar, a cheater, a thief, a con. So they chose wrong. They chose whatever they chose. But anyway, Libra, you're happy. You're getting wooed by wands and, you know, a wand and fairy new love. All right? This was in divine timing, but you're the perfect balanced Empress and you're leaving somebody else out in the cold. Whoever this is lost a lot. I said the Tower. If we see the Tower, and somebody might shockingly just wanted to say reappear, but I didn't actually mean reappear. But there is no coincidence in tarot. So somebody may be reappearing and it's going to shock you because they're left out in the cold. But the truth is, this person may have lost a lot of money. They could be homeless. They could be homeless. And they just lose it all of a sudden. Shocking. But you already know the truth about this. Right. Why is Justice there? King of Cups and the Lovers. That's making a choice between the devil and the divine. Do you choose the devil, the temptation, or do you choose the soul bond, the deep soul bond? This person may have chose wrong because Justice is there. Karma. I don't know what else I can say. You know, to that, I don't know what else I can say to that. It's karma. Right, why is Justice there? The King of Cups and Lovers. Taurus. Okay, well, commitment, marriage, divorce. Well, they're heartbroken anyway. Third party. So Seven of Swords, they may have got caught cheating. Somebody may have got caught cheating or somebody caught somebody cheating. There's Justice. There's karma playing out here. Sorry, it's what it is. Somebody's heartbroken over a long-term commitment or a marriage. Could be a divorce. But somebody here is heartbroken. That's a third party. All right, but Libra, you got new opportunities coming towards you. If you were heartbroken over this person, or if they chose somebody else, you got new opportunities. That's the four. They got 1, 2, 3. 3 aces there. All right, you got new opportunity coming in, which we already are aware. We're already aware. All right, we already seen the single Empress. All right, new opportunities. All right, you're dropping the burdens to the past. You're receiving a gift or giving a gift or in receipt of a gift, and it's bringing in passion. I mean, chemistry. It's fiery, it's feisty, it's sexy, it's sweaty, it's hung like a donkey. Yeah, that's funny. Reading your comments about that made me giggle. Right, why is the Ace of Wands here for Libra? I mean, this dude, man, he probably walks around with a bit of a boner, this one. Whoever this new one is, you got a boner for you. Ace of Pentacles. Not, sorry, Ace. Page. Page of Pentacles. So you've got a very passionate new beginning. That's giving a gift, receiving a gift. And whatever this is, Libra, is making you happy. All right? This is making you happy. All right? Somebody here has tried to manifest somebody cheating on you. Somebody has tried to manifest juggling. Somebody wants your person to juggle, and so they've probably used witchcraft to do that. I'm sorry, but you've got communication coming in from Mr. Lover. And somebody else here is bitching like fuck. Right. Why is the Ace of Pentacles... Sorry, I keep getting it bloody wrong. Why is the Ace of Wands here? I already noticed the wand. We already know this one here is... I keep wanting to say Donkey Kong. I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but for some reason that keeps coming to mind. Hey, I've just realised I am clairaudient. I mean, I didn't realise I was clairaudient. I mean, I do get music that comes to it, like I wake up sometimes, it'll play all day in my ear or in my head, until I actually post the lyrics to the song. Once I post the lyrics to the song, it goes. I get a rest, but it don't go until I do. I can hear voices, like somebody talking in another room, like literally next door, but in another room. It sounds muffled. I can hear conversations, but I can't make out what those conversations are. But where I get my downloads is mainly music and movies. Do you know what I mean? I can give you that. Do you know what I mean? From a movie. But I didn't realise that I was clairaudient. I was looking into it the other day, and it's like, well, do you get this? Do you get that? Do you get the other? And it's like, yeah, I get this. I get this. Like, I realise I must be clairaudient then as well. I do get the touch. I do feel the spirits touching me. They literally stroke my arm or my leg. And I also can smell. I get the smell as well. I can smell cigarettes, weed. And really like granny perfume. It smells like what your old granny would wear, not really. It's not like sweet, it's more like, I don't know, it just smells like a granny perfume. It's like I get that as well. Right, let's keep on with this. Right, let me know in the comment section if you've got any spiritual gifts. And intuition as well is obviously a spiritual gift. Let me know if you've got any spiritual gifts. I'd love to know. Right, why is the Ace of Wands here and the Page of Pentacles here for Libra? Why is the Ace of... There we go. The Sun. The happiest card of the deck. Some of you could be just finding out you're pregnant. Right, you could just be finding out you're pregnant. Okay, so if so, congratulations. If it's got nothing to do with pregnancy, but look at that. If you had anything kept a secret, what's hidden in the dark comes to light. What's hidden in the dark, in the moonlight, comes to light. If there was any secrets, these secrets are being exposed for all to see. All right, so you got this passionate beginning, Page of Pentacles, giving a gift, receiving a gift, and it's making you happy. Whatever this is touching the spot. This is a new cycle beginning, all right? And this is you being perfectly balanced in Empress energy, being balanced, patience and peace, harmony and balance is being restored after heartbreak, all right? This is divine timing. All right, somebody is coming in to send you heartfelt communication. Hold on, I gotta figure this out. Somebody's coming in to send you heartfelt communication, and they needed the courage to do that because you've severed this person, and this person put you through a whole battle. All right, this is a severed head in her hand. Off with your freaking head. She goes, I love these cards because of that. It makes me giggle, right? She ain't taking no fucking messing. Look how sharp and long her sword is. She'd tear you 25 new assholes, you know, with that sword. I'm telling you, she ain't messing. Right, why is the Ace of Wands here, the Page of Pentacles, and the Sun for Libra? Heavy Leo. We got the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength, and the Sun. Heavy Leo. Right. Why is the Ace of Wands here, the Page of Pentacles, and the Sun for Libra? This reading can't get any better. Victory. Victory, success, public recognition, the pats on the backs, the job's well done, getting seen, getting the spotlight, getting recognized for a job well done. People are adoring you. All right? Or this person is adoring you. All right? This is... how do I explain that? Right. Well, you got success. It's leading you towards the 10 of Pentacles. All right? That's like generational wealth. That's wealth. All right? It's leading you towards wealth. This, whatever this is, you got the Wheel of Fortune here. All right? Whatever this is, it's bringing in victory, which is bringing wealth. All right? You're chilling out, you're resting, you're sleeping, you're chilling. And there's been a complete ending to somebody who juggled you. Right, why is the Ace of Cups here? This is beautiful. Why is, listen, I'll tell you that, but I'll get this one done and I'll tell you what I was going to say in a minute. Why is the Ace of Cups here for Libra? 6 of Pentacles, equal reciprocity. All right, if somebody did breadcrumb you, you may have cut this person off. This person could have been a twin flame of yours. All right, they were toxic, abusive, or they had addictions. But peace, harmony, and balance is being restored in your life. This is like divine timing. All right, there's judgment. Judgment is being called here. This is you being in your calling. You've got Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael there. And you got God in the reading. There's a lot of protection here from the devil. Right? You've got somebody spying on you who you've ended a cycle with, and they're seeing you get a new fiery, passionate new beginning. This wand is like, seriously, Libra, it's like dangling in your face. It's like hung like a donkey, sprung like a donkey, sprung on you like a donkey. I mean, seriously, what the fuck? Right, why is the Ace of Cups here and the 6 of Pentacles for Libra? Somebody's heartbroken. Is your past that you've closed the cycle and ended with. But you're getting communication from somebody who wants to chill out with you, and somebody else is angry. Angry communication. Right. Why is the Ace of Cups here, the 6 of Pentacles, and 3 of Swords there for Libra? Last card, everybody. Why is the Ace of Cups here, 6 of Pentacles? If they breadcrumbed you, you got new love, because it broke your heart. They breadcrumbed you, it broke your heart, but now you got new love, so whatever. Somebody misses you like crazy, but you got new love, Libra. You don't care what missed, I don't care what goes on from the past. For me, there ain't no going back. I'm not interested. You made your bed, you can freaking well lay in it. As far as I'm concerned, that ship sailed. I'm gone. So I don't know if somebody's missing you, Libra. They cheated on you, or I don't know whether you may have cheated on them. I don't know. Somebody cheated on somebody. They breadcrumbed you and they broke your heart. Now they're missing you like crazy, but you got new love. All right, you got nice communication, heartfelt communication coming in. All right, and this is somebody that's going to balance your scales. All right, look at that. You're getting justice in this, Libra. Absolutely. You may have ghosted somebody, especially if they betrayed you. You're not interested in them. All right, you're waiting for your ships to come in. All right, the Tower comes in. You're dropping your burdens, and you are building on a situation. Love this. That's the reading. Right, let me just put that to the side. right? I'm going to get a broken mirror because I'm going to see what we got going on here. A minute, let's just pull a couple of cards from a Mirror's Love Oracle. I wasn't going to do this, but I haven't pulled these cards for a while. So I thought, let's have a go and let's see what comes out. Let's see what comes out. What's coming out from this? Can you tell Libra? Well, there's twin flame there and wallflower. So somebody here is feeling limited potential, shy and withholding. And then you got spiritual alignment, effortless or karmic, a twin flame. All right, so you could be dealing with a twin flame, some of you. All right, what's coming in for Libra? What do Libras need to know about this? What does Libras need to know about this? What are Ace of Wands? Passion. I think we've already established a lot of passion going on here. All right, you could be the dark male, darker than lighter. All right, you got passion in your life, or you're with this dark male, this bringing passion to your life. Right? What else does Libra need to know? What else does my Libras need to know? What else does my Libras need to know? What else does Libras need to know? Well, control. It says, releasing, taking back your power, kinky in the bedroom. All right, so somebody is controlling and they might want to domineer you in the bedroom. All right, you're the blonde female, light hair, laid back. Oh, I'm pretty aware. I think we're all aware about this affair. I'm not going to keep my mouth shut about that. If you want to show up in my readings, I'll call you out. All right, you should be minding your business in my life rather than showing up in my readings. But anyway, I'm already aware and old news, been there, done that. And, you know, I'd rather you than me because there's cheating going on here. So I'd rather you than me. What else is coming in? Oh, yes, this is a twin flame. Twin flame soulmate. Twin flame energy. All right, spiritual alignment, effortless or karmic. See, this was my twin flame. I'm aware of who it was. All right, Libra, you could be dealing with a twin flame, true gem, valuable, quality, and jewelry. All right, this person's a mature man, older male, or mature in age. You got communication coming in. All right, let's move all that out of the way. I'm going to try a couple from the broken mirror, and then I'll call out the energies on the board. Right, what else? I haven't got to worry about low self-esteem and settling for second best and, you know, the drama that comes with it and the fucking worry about when he goes out, what is he doing when he ain't with you? Huh, I ain't got to worry about none of that shit anymore. Right, what else is coming in for gorgeous Libra? What else do we need to know? Toxic love, drama, addictions, love-hate relationship. Message, communication, conversation, expressing feelings. Right. What else? What else is coming in for gorgeous Libra? Intimacy, passion, coming into union, chemistry. Know about the chemistry. And missing you. Caught. Red-handed, secrets exposed, surprised and shocked. Well, it's hardly a secret. Like I said, the secrets are being exposed, the sun and the moon. What else is coming in for gorgeous Libra? What else do we need to know for Libra? High value, there's the Empress. Yeah, because the Empress never settled for second best. See? She's coming out in Empress that she's high quality because she never settled. All right, the X. All right, so the Empress here, it says the Empress, beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident. All right, that's the Empress energy. It says the X, unfaithful, love triangle, X in question. We're already aware of that because of the Three of Swords there. Right, Libra, I'm going to call out the energies, all right, on the board. Energies on the board. Leo. Taurus. What's that? Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Let's move that. Gemini. The Lovers, I said Gemini, didn't I? Well, anyway. Libra, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Leo. Right, you could be dealing with any one of those energies. Any one of those energies are dealing with you. You're taking on that energy, or your person's taking on that energy, Libra. But this could be a past reading, this could be a present reading, or a near future reading. But I love you all loads, Libra. It's spicy. It's a spicy reading. It's lovely. Good for you, knowing your worth and not settling for second best and all. I love you loads, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.